In this video, I want to do a review of Endless Space 2, but it's not going to be a typical one. I more want to talk about the stuff that I like about this game that makes me want to play it. And obviously, I do like it or it wouldn't be on this channel. So with that being said, I'm going to get started. I do want to touch on the basics at the start of the game, because it is one of the things I like, and that's the fact that you've only got one screen to go through when you start a game. I'm playing this one with all the factions and expansions, or all the DLCs and expansions added. Touch on the expansions real quickly. This is the one that adds the Vaulters. This expansion, which is Supremacy, it adds the Hishu, which I played and they're a lot of fun. This one's interesting, the Penumbra. This adds the Umbral Choir, plus it introduces a new gameplay system, hacking, where you can spy on enemies, engage in devious counter-espionage, things like that. So that's an interesting gameplay mechanic that I want to experiment with. And the fourth expansion is Awakening, and that adds the Nakalim. So anyway, I left all this pretty much the same. Here's my competitors. Game difficulty is normal. I did, let's see, where is that? Pirates difficulty. It's game speed. I left it at 300. So with that, I'm going to start the game. And in most of my typical reviews, I'll go into some detail about the mechanics and things like that. But I just want to focus more on things that I like, and maybe a few things that I'm not so fond of in this game. But overall, I like it, or I wouldn't be on this channel. The first thing is it's turn-based. Well, that's different from real-time strategy. And I know in real-time strategy you can pause the game to make decisions, but here I have to consciously end the turn and go to the next one. And that takes, I don't know, a little bit of the subconscious pressure off when it comes to making decisions. And the neat thing is, if I do try to end the turn, it'll stop me, tell me I've forgotten to do something. I can minimize that. It won't, and it brings up suggestions. I'd like to focus on military first, so I'll just take one of these for now. The tutorials in the upper right, it gives you your resource bar on the left. Whatever you're focused on comes up at the bottom of the screen. Typical of most 4X games. I will take a look at the technology screen because that's quite a bit different to me than other games. It's more of like a wheel, and it really is tough for me to get used to. Here's what I'm researching right now. That's a little different, but after you get used to it, it's okay. Not one of my fonder things about the game. Something that's new is hacking. Here you can enter hacking mode and hack on an enemy system or another system. Don't have any systems right now. As the game goes on, maybe I can show that. And you can even set up a defensive hack, like encryption, and put it here. And that's represented by this symbol. That's a nice little change. So hacking is just something new that you can do to your neighbors and wreak some havoc if you want to. One thing I really like about this game, and I think it's my most favorite thing, is the combat. And when you get ready to start ship-to-ship combat, it gives you an overall picture of how you stack up against the enemy. It looks like I've got the pirates way outclassed. The cool thing is you've got tactics to pick from if you go to the advanced tab. I've got 3, and I can change these to the military screen if I want to. But before I do that, I'd like to take a look at the weapons. So this gives me, again, my overall strength compared to the pirates. Looks like I'm going to be able to take them pretty easily. This compares my projectile strength against them and my beam strength. Looks like the beams are better. This shows you the effectiveness at different ranges. Looks like I'm really effective at close range. So I'll probably pick an option that gives me that. And this has got 2 short range options and a medium. I think I'll go with Team Spirit. This gives me an idea of the battle formation. This is cool because it does give you some tactics to use. Most of the other games don't do that. And then I could watch the battles all day long. I think they're pretty cool. The graphics. Hopefully I should make pretty short work of these guys. Look like I will. A little tactical display down at the bottom shows you how many ships each side has. And I scored a decisive victory. That's cool. And at the end, it gives you a summary of what happened. I lost no ships. They lost all theirs. Something else I think this game has going for it is the land combat, and it beats all the other ones hands down that I've played so far. So initiate an invasion. I just click this, and it shows I've got a slight advantage. And it gives me some tactics too, like preemptive bombing, guerrilla tactics, blitz. I like preemptive bombing. I'm not interested in improvements or anything. I just want to get rid of these pirates. So I'm going to try that one first. So just click fight. And after that, it's pretty much automated. And these are usually going for 3 or 4 rounds, sometimes 5 or 6, till the battle's finally resolved. I achieved a minor victory there, so that's good enough. I'm not going to retreat. I mentioned earlier that tactics can be changed at the military screen. That's represented by this military status little ship icon. Click on that, and there's battle tactics, and there's troop breakdown. I might as well go into the troop breakdown first. You can manage that, and this you can change the composition of your army if you want to. At first I thought maybe I had to go back to the hangar and get the troops retrofitted, but they show up automatically next turn. I guess the assumption is the fleets have the capability to convert manpower from infantry into armor or air if I had it, vice versa. You can also boost them up here. You see I've already boosted my military quite a bit in this screen. Going back, this is the tactics screen, which you can open. There's 2 more slots I could open if I did the right research. But as you can see, I've got, these are the 3 I have. There's a whole bunch I can trade out if I want to. Get lucky. I could drag that in here and change it. Looks like a fun one. So there's all kinds of tactics I can go with, and I think I get more as I do more research. So sometimes they cost you, depends how long it's been, sometimes they don't. So I'll take that change. Also, this gives you a fleets list and ship designs. Not going to go into that right now. I just wanted to show you the military aspect of the game, how you change it, how it works. I know I've spent a lot of my review time on the military aspect of the game, but that's what I seem to enjoy most about this one. This one also has an Empire summary screen, gives you your approval. This is a number to pay attention to because the more you get over this, the more discontent people get, and you're liable to get overthrown. And this gives a breakdown of your colonies. Senate screen, I don't mess with that much. You can pass laws and that help out your empire. Economy screen, this one I kind of messed up on. You can improve your planets, your system developments. I didn't know I was doing it first, so I assigned Jadniks to this first one, or to the level 2 modernization, and I don't have any. So I was smarter with this one, but I've only upgraded maybe 1 or 2 colonies at the most because of that. That was a misstep on my part, something to watch out for. Research, I've already touched on. Quest, hero management, that's gives you a breakdown of your heroes. You can manage them from here. I'm not going to go into that too much. That's something, it's okay. I don't do it much. Quests, another thing that's fun if you want to undertake it. I haven't messed with those much yet either. And diplomacy. The Cravers we were at war with.
What do you sound like when you scream?
They're not very nice. And then Midoriya, I've got
Welcome.
I think I've
How
got
can the
alliance. Yeah, I've
families
got alliance
help?
with them. So really that's all the major things, game aspects. So that's my take on Endless Space 2 in a nutshell. I like it. I think it's a fun game. I think you'd enjoy playing it if you bought it, especially if you had a couple of DLCs to it. So if you like this video, like it on your way out, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is Rich from Loner Strategy Games. I will talk to you later. Bye.